Well, hello, people. So, it's Peter here, down in the old man shed. This video, what I'm doing is a Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow, Sunday, is the 20th, and I hope to be going to the Alexandra Palace model show. But yeah, but it's Saturday afternoon at the moment, and I'm down in the old man shed, playing trains, but sorting trains out. What I'm doing. You see the old locos that's on the shelves behind me? They're the Bachmann Class 66s, and there's a Bachmann Class 70 and whatever. And they've been up on the shelf there, not on the layout, since maybe last summer, last time they had a run out. So what I'm doing is, and what you'll see doing is I'm getting all the 66s down, and giving them a run around just to see how they are, because they've been up there all winter when it's got really, really cold, just to make sure that they're all still fine. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't be, because they're up on there on foam, and they're covered over against the dust and one thing and another, which I've uncovered them now because I want to pick them down and have them running around. And I'll just give them a couple of laps around Torridon Road just to see how they're running. I've done my 6 Hattons, and they're all, obviously I use them a lot, so they're all running fine anyway. And the other ones, from the layout, from the shed, I had them running around. The 2 Class 67s were running, so that virtually every other train has been running around. I've got 2 Class 68s that are on the layout again, which they're normally sitting up there, so they will get a run out, and so will the TransPennine 68s. We're still waiting for the Mark 5s, but for now, what I'll do, I'll just show you how these 66s are running. And the other thing about it is they've got a mixture of decoders. Most of them are fitted with the ESU Locksound 5s with the Southwest Digital sound chips that we're all familiar with. There's one with a Hornby TTS 66 in there. There's one with a Soundtrax 66 in there. And there's one with a U-Choose Class 66. And the thing is, I can't remember I can't remember what I put in what, so I will turn the sound on and then play the horn, because that's the giveaway, and you'll see as I will, what's what. Okay. The other thing, give them a run around a couple of times, then I will run them very, very slowly across this the track that's in the front here, because it's got 3 points it has to go across in the front section here, and I've not cleaned the wheels, alright, because they've all been run around the layout, and then they've all been just put up on the shelf. And the reason why I don't need to clean wheels anymore is because I use that Inox MX3, and once that's coated, you don't get carbon build up like you do with the traditional DCC or DC. Okay, it never gets any crud on the wheels, so I never have to clean any of the wagon wheels, any of the loco wheels. So I will get them down off that shelf. Just look at them, make sure there's. My cat comes into the shed, and he's a long-haired ginger boy, and yeah, his hair gets everywhere, so it might be the odd bit of hairs to pull off before I put it on the track, but that's what I'm going to do. All right, so yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around, and I've already got one of my EWS ones. I've got 2 in the EWS, but you'll see all the different liveries that I've got in my Class 66s, and then also a Class 70. Okay. So let's do that. All right. Cheers. All right. So we got this one 6635 going around, and I just sending it around at the moment just to get it running around, get the motor warmed up. You'll notice that on all of them they've had illuminated models. They've all had their lights corrected by illuminated models. So they've all got their daytime running lights and their marker lights illuminated. And this one, being one of the old Bachmann models, would have had the little Tampo printed white patch on either side of the marker light, of the daytime running lights. But of course now, with the modern lights that you see fitted to a lot of 66s, you just get the 4 lights illuminated, and that little marker light that was on the outside is gone. And the same thing goes with this. I've covered it over with a little patch of tape and painted it. So the marker light is covered over, and you've got your 4 lights on, courtesy of illuminated models. And to be honest, I've only probably done it at one end, because the other end, the red light has been turned off via the fuel tank anyway, because it's pulling a train, and at the end of the train is an end of train lamp. So this is prototypically correct at the moment. So I'll put the sound on. So this, if I do the horn, right, that is the U-Choose. Alright, it's not EWS. Alright, so that's the giveaway for that one. So what I'll do now is I'll bring it down to step 3, so it's very slow. And we'll just see how, if all the wheels are clean enough. The track is clean with the old inox. The wheels are clean, so in theory I should get no flickering of any lights. So someone thought I had stay alives fitted in my locos. None of my locos, including the Class 08, which is a little 060, is fitted with stay alives. They all rely on the fact that I keep the track and the wheel sets clean. Well, that's alright, isn't it? So that's worked okay. So there, that's a U-Choose sound decoder. Right, so that's that one. Turn that off, and I'll get the Bachmann 6640 on, the sound fitted. Okay, so I've now got 664. Well, I called it 6640. Obviously, it's 66040. So this is the Bachmann one, and as you can see, the illuminated models all on there, just at the one end again on this particular one. So I'll put the sound on. I'll check the sound, check the horn, see what we got, what sound file we got. This is Southwest Digital then. So this is the sound fitted Bachmann that you can buy as it is, alright? So when she comes round again, I'll put her down to speed step 3 and have her crawling along the front here, and we'll have a see if she behaves herself. So slow it down. So this, we're now running on speed step 3, so she's crawling now. Just to let you know that the track underneath the top estate there, I can't get to, so it's never been cleaned, and yet it never misses a beat going underneath there. Right, let's see what we get with this one. It should be all fine. Again, I've not cleaned the wheels, no need to. And once again, whereas this would have had the Tampo printing for the outside marker lights, that's been covered over, and with the illuminated models we have had this current generation of 66s run on the tracks now with all the lights are on, daytime lights and marker lights. Well, that looks good, so I'll stop that. Yeah, Southwest Digital, innit? Right, next one. And I'll keep stopping the camera, guys, because you don't want to see me keep putting the locos, you know, railing up locos. We've all done that, you know what to do. So get ready for the next one. Okay, next one is the Freightliner. And this one has got the bug-eyed light, but again, it's prototypically correct because the marker lights are running as well. But not all 4 this time, just elected to only have the daytime running light. So this one, let's put the sound on. This sounds also as if it's a Southwest Digital ESU. Yeah, same decoder as the last one. So again, we'll put it onto speed step 3, so she crawls along. I mean, at the end of the day, much as I love the Hattons, when illuminated models came out with this lighting fix for the Bachmann 66 and other classes as well in the Bachmann range, it's just like rejuvenated the range, the model, because you're doing what Bachmann didn't do, and you've made a good model into an absolutely super model, because it's prototypically correct now. You just got to be able to use a soldering iron. Well, that passed the test as well, didn't it? Right, next one. Turn that off. Right, so what's next? Okay, this one I'll do a little bit different, because this one is fitted with the Soundtrax decoder. So, yes, it's had the lights, but this one, if I put the sound on, we're going to have the start up. I can't actually move it until it starts. So I'm going to put speed in, and she goes into start up mode. All right. So I didn't press start up. And you see, when she's ready to go, off she'll go. So this is the Soundtrax decoder. Now, if you saw Jenny E. Kirk's last video where she demonstrates the Soundtrax, she says, and it's true, that normally as soon as you put power to the track, your sound decoder will start up with the Soundtrax. Well, this, if you leave it, it is, but there is a CV that you can adjust so that you don't get sound until you want the sound. And then to turn the sound off, you don't mute it, you can actually turn it off using function 6. But there she is, happily going around. So now I'll let it go round again, but I'll now do the crawl and see what she's like with the crawl. Let's have a look. All with the ballast train behind it, so they're all the same. Right, I'll take it down to, this case, it's speed step 2. Single iPhone speaker in this one, because like the Hornby TTS, it can't take a double iPhone. Most of my locos are fitted with double iPhone. The Soundtrax and the TTS decoders, they can't take the 4 ohm speakers. They've got to be 8 ohms, unless you have them in series, I think. You've also got a pop-it valve function on this one as well, which is just does it. So there we go. So that's the decoder that has no fewer than 6 sounds on the actual decoder, that you change the CV to go from the 66. Same sound card can be used for the 67. It's got sounds for the 37s and other locos. Just watch Jenny E. Kirk's thing about the Soundtrax decoders. All right, now if I press F6, that will shut it down. He says. There you go. Turn the lights off in the normal way. There we are. Again, illuminated models for the headboard. Yeah, brilliant. So that's that one. Right, next. Okay, so we've got another GVRF one coming round, and I've got this colour scheme also on the Hatton 66. But I love this colour scheme. Sound on. This might well be another Southwest Digital. Yeah. So ESU Locksound 5 Southwest Digital, same as if you bought a sound fitted Bachmann. Although I've fitted a lot of these sound cards myself. Right, let's take it down to 3. So she should come crawling round. It's got the 3 correct lights, daytime running and 2 marker lights. So as I say, I haven't cleaned the wheels. They've literally come off the shelf. I put them on the track. But because the last time they were used, they've got the inox coating the wheels, Well, there you go. So that's that one. Right, next. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got Maritime 1, which is the made for rails of Sheffield. Beautiful one, this one. Large bug-eyed one, but with a modification. Let's turn the sound on. And again, an ESU Loxan 5 Southwest Digital. Yeah. So I'll take it down to 3. I love this one. This is my favourite colour scheme, I must admit. Looks absolutely gorgeous in this blue, I think. See how she performs. So across one point. Going across the other one, and as I say, literally taking it off the shelf, put it on the track and running it. So speed step 3. Lovely job. Alright. Thank you, Maritime 1. Thank you. And the next one. Okay, so now we have Direct Rail Services 66. So we put the sound on. And I believe ESU Loxan 5 Southwest Digital. Yep. Again, I've got the duplication of this one. Obviously not the running numbers, but I've got this loco in the Hattons 66 version as well. Here she comes. So she's on speed step 3, so she'll crawl. Again, illuminated models to correct the lights. So that's the correct lights, marker lights, daytime running lights, and it really transforms the Bachmann 66 by having the correct lights on. You guys that are running around with the the 2 lights, it's not a hard kit. I've done a video on it, how to do it. You just got to be able to know how to solder, but otherwise it's very straightforward. Right, that's this one. Turn her off. And next we have another DRS one, but in the old Compass livery. Right, this is the old Compass livery class 66. So, large bug-eyed version. So let's see what sound we got in this one. Test the Hoover, that'll give the horn, that'll give it away. Ah, okay, this is possibly the TTS. Yeah. So that's the Hornby TTS decoder in this one. So again, a single iPhone speaker that gives out enough noise. Let's slow her down and see what she's like on the crawl. But I think performs, if you're on a budget, get yourself the TTS decoder. She sounds like a 66 and she runs very well. Look at that. That's lovely. Nothing wrong with that. That's level 2, speed step 2, so she could have actually gone slower, but there you go. Probably doesn't slow down anymore because that says idle anyway. Right, so TTS decoder, so that's where she was. Right, I think we've got one more. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit different because this is Evening Star. and I run Evening Star as a light engine because both ends have had all the detailing work done, so she is not fitted with a Hunt coupling at all. Simply because this is the special model. This one is the version that you can get from the museum, Locomotion, the National Railway Museum at Shildon, and the shop that's there called Locomotion, where this is one of their specials. And yes, it's the Evening Star, but it's in super gloss finish, as she would be if she was you know, just come straight out doing promotional work, I guess. I don't know, but I like running this one down just literally as a light engine. She's fitted with everything that could be fitted. She's got the bell front and the back, because Evening Star has a bell on the front of it, front of the cab, so I fitted that as well as all the detailing parts. So let's see what, I think this is an ESU lock stand. Yeah, Southwest Digital. Yeah. So this one, because he runs light, has got the illuminated models both front and back, the lighting board. So she's showing red lights at the moment, but you know, if she went in reverse, it'll be showing as like the other two. So let's slow her down. Let's have her crawling and see what we get. I'm taking it down too much there, sorry. Lots of bits to put on this one. There's lots of photo etch to stick on. It's the number, it's origination plate, it's shed plate, oh, you name it. There was lots of fine photo etch name plates and things to be put on. But there you go. Evening Star, and she is a star. Okay, so that concludes. Oh no, I've got a DB Schenker 66, but I had that out the other day, so I know that's running well, so I won't put that out. But otherwise, that's all my Bachmann 66s, apart from one that's in the shed. So I'll turn this off, and that's that. So looks like they're all running very, very well. Yay! Right, that's the end of that. Well, that's it. With all the 66s. So the last logo that needed a test is the Class 70 here, and for once from Bachmann, everything absolutely cracking out the box. You know, nothing wrong with the lightings with this one. The only thing I would say, it's fitted with Legoman Biffo sound file because it's a Class 70, and it's really hasn't really got any identification really, this logo. I mean, like, if you hear it under full pelt from what I've seen on the YouTube videos, it's, I don't know, it's unlike, there's no sort of thrash that you get from these, you know, or there's no sort of like powering up that you can hear from the 66s, or the thrash that you get from the 37 or something rather. I'll put the sound on. But it's a cracking logo, I must admit. It's a Marmite logo, isn't it? I think you either love it or you hate it, you know, because it's American influence, you know, the very narrow body on it with just the big cabs at the end. But a cracking model from Bachmann, must admit. It's run superbly from day one. Obviously I had to open it up to put the chip in it, the sound chip, but yeah, fine. And the Legoman Biffo has loads of functions on it. You can get when the cylinders shut down to save fuel, when it's on tick over, it gets all that. But if I put that on now, it'll take forever. So lots of extra functions on the Lego Man functions on this one. But that's it. So there's 10. Bit of a special horn. So although this is the class, yeah, it's class 70, but otherwise there's 10 Bachmann 66s and there's 6 Hatton 66s on this video, guys. All right, it's all just explaining. But there you go. And I want something just to show you on the class 66. I'll just turn the sound of that one off. I've said before that the Bachmann 66 needs to have it, you know, to me, without an air dam. Oh, that's shutting down. So without this air dam on the Bachmann 66, it doesn't look right. Okay, so you can detail the front end because, you know, if you're pulling trains, you know, wagons like I do, there's no need to have a coupler coming out the front of here. But you do need it at the back, so therefore you think to yourself, well, that means I can't fit the air dam. Well, yes, you can if you do what I've done, which is to do, which the Hattons have done, which the Hornbys have done on other classes of trains. You need to cut away a section to allow to have a coupling coming through, but otherwise you still have at least an air dam at the back. Yes, you know, it's got a hole in it, but it looks a lot better to me. It looks a lot better than just having nothing on there at all. When you cut that segment away, you've got no choice but to super glue it to the buffer beam, because unlike the front, which has got 4 location pegs to put the air dam, you know, you've got to cut those pegs off. So you have to resort to using super glue. But you know, that doesn't bother me because I like the look of that. You know, that's to me, that is the look of a 66. Right, that's it. I'm not going to leave it there, guys. So yeah, it's been a long video, technical video, lots of 66s. But that's my fleet of 66s. Okay, catch you soon. Bye.